Good morning, all. Today is the 12th of January, and I just wanted to talk about the two trades I made today. So I was trying to. The theme for this month is really just consistency because last year seems like my account has been very volatile, to say the least. I'll hit a big winner here and then take a big loser, and my I'm tweaking my strategy a little bit, and my goal is to be consistent for the month. Just even though the winner is less or small, the amount is small, I just need to hit that consistent small winner every day. So what drew the straw for me finally is that yesterday, oh no, sorry, yeah, yesterday I took a 30 tick loss, and then Thursday I think I just over traded for sure, and I lost about 45 ticks on that on a trading one contract at a time. So let me go over my trade this morning. So early this morning, let me mark my levels, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've pre-marked this level here, and so the morning move. This was the overnight session. As you can see, it moved about a dollar, so $1.20. So from 30.40 to 31.60, with a deep retracement at about the 40% mark, right? Pretty deep. So I was expecting the same thing. Actually, at the pre-market, or actually that was still a pre-market right now, or market just barely open. I started initiating short just to get a feel of the market, and I noticed when I was shorting at this area that my short wasn't panning out. I got stopped out, and that's why it took me 5 contracts to realize that. But my short wasn't panning out, and you could almost read the tape. The tape is very slow. Seems like there's not much steam, momentum on the downside. So that's what realized me to start selling on the this what caused me to reverse thinking and start buying instead of selling. So, and that's what I did, and the breakout strategy worked. And like I said, I was this morning I was just scalping 10 cents at a time. So I'd get in, get out at 10 cents. So I think I had 2 losers on one of the account and 3 winners. From what you could see, I only made 30 ticks on the other one. So I did that, got the target done. So on the other account, I started trading it. As you can see, yeah, there was a dollar move on this area, so I was expecting the big picture to be a dollar as well. So I marked my fib levels, and I was looking for weakness around that the same range, the same amount of range, which is the other extension, price extension. So if I pull the daily here, as you can see on the daily, it was already green when I entered. It was already green, and I was looking at this pivot here to have some weakness and see what the activity is like at this area. And sure enough, when he got there, uh, you could read the tape. It's much faster, especially when he got here. You could see transaction was happening. It was happening a whole lot. So as you can see right now, it's very slow. It's taking really. It's taking its time to get anywhere. So anyhow, so that's what this big candle is. If you see big candles like this, I mean, this is huge and fast transaction, and that seems to be where I'm focused at. So anyways, in any event, I shorted here 32.06, as you can see. Right here, my first entry was 32.06. As soon as he got to about 10 cents, I moved it to +2 to pay for commission and 1 tick winner for me. And I noticed it was stalling at this area, and I said, okay, well, this one, it might not push back. It might retest this high again before it actually goes down. And like I said, all I'm trying to do is about 25 to 30 ticks per day to be consistent. And at this point, moving my stop to plus 2 ticks. Certainly protected my account, and sure enough, busted through it by about 10 cents, I guess. So this is the high. The high of this one was what, 14, and the high of this one was 21. And I notice at a 21 area, I have a resistance here. I have a resistance level at this area, and also it was very weak. You could see the selling. It was actually very fast if you read the tape. So by the time I got in, I realized I was able to get a better price, which is 32.07 on the second short. So the first one was oh 06, which is right there. The second short was right here, oh 07. So my risk reward is much, much, much less, because some people would use a candlestick to price out their entries, and to me, I do use the candlestick, but really I'm measuring highs and lows, and determine my risk from there. So, and like I said, my risk tolerance is, today I adjusted it to 10 cents just because it's been very volatile, and I think that's the reason why I lost yesterday, is because I was I had it at 5 ticks, and the price swing between each of this 1 minute candle was very very big. So it'll break out and then goes up 10 cents, and then I get stopped out, and I slowly got taken out, and lost that way. So I didn't want to, like I said, I wanted to limit the amount of trade that I'm doing. That's just, it just makes your broker rich. So I'm not about to do that. I want to make me rich. So anyways, so I got in at 32.07. I got it right here, and then I wrote this one all the way, but keeping in mind the deep retracement is about 40 cents. So I got taken out at what was my exit? Let me see my exit here. That one was 76. I just exited market, just because at 73 it was kind of stalling a little bit, and really that's what I was targeting initially. I was doing 75 just because of this support area right here. So I was like, okay, well, you might use this range here as a support. So I was like, I better start getting out. So sure enough, I didn't want to be here till late, so I didn't want to wait for a price and test and then for it to come down again. So I decided to just cut it loose and take my profit, since I met my profit objective. So I got out, and as I was making this video, or my video diary as well, um, I saw this happen, and I was going to try to get in short again, but at that point, it's time for me to go. I just wanted to make a video because, like I said, my goal for the month is to be consistent. So just to see where I am really with my trading. Like I said, I'm not the veteran when it comes to trading. So I'm still. It seems like every day there's something new in the market, and I'm trying to learn like everybody else, I suppose. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you're having trouble with your account, and trying to understand where you're losing, try to write a journal entry, and see if where you're getting stopped out at, or where you're winning. So if you go back to your journal and you could see that you can consistently take 10 cents out of the market, then do 10 cents every day, and see there's a trade goal, which is pretty much your target, and there's like the whole day, how much are you willing to, or how much are you willing to lose on any given day, and how much are you willing to make on any given day. So hopefully the win is more than lose. So and that's what I was noticing with my account is, I'm being very not very responsible. I'm not being a good money manager at the moment, and I realize that now. So I figured I better correct it before this thing gets out of hand. Um, so that's it. So on my future videos, I'm just going to try to make 30 ticks every day, and you can certainly scale this 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 to more contracts. So right now I'm doing just one contract, and then as I become a full-time, I'm looking to grow this into a two contract type strategy. So, but of course, you have to make some adjustment, for multiple contracts. But for now, if you can be consistent and make, 30 ticks each day, then I think there's where the key is. And then you can always, add a tick to it, as time progresses, and you can be more, um, when your eyes gets trained more for pricing the market, then you could certainly adjust your target. So I think you're better off having that problem than having a loser in your account. So anyhow, I hope that helps. If there's any topics that you'd like me to cover, just send me an email. Let me know. I'm more than happy to help. But other than that, I'll see you on the next video.